going on, everybody? This is dkdynamite, and this is a full gameplay showcase of every Squid Game bundle releasing in Black Ops 6. Definitely stay tuned. But as a reminder, these Squid Game packs, as well as every other bundle in Call of Duty history, are available to view over on the detonated stockpile. The link is going to be down below in this video's description. But a few weeks ago, Activision flew me to New York to check out the new Squid Game crossover for Black Ops 6. I'll have separate videos going up showcasing the LTMs and the event pass, which I'll also link down below. I also have a vlog for the physical Squid Game I took part in, which is going to be releasing later this weekend. But jumping right into things, there are 3 total bundles as a part of this crossover. If you're like, wait, what about the jumpsuit skins or the front man? Those are all available through the event pass, so I recommend checking that out. But starting off with the Pink Guards Tracer Pack, we weren't shown any actual prices for these bundles, but judging off of what's in this first pack, I'm gonna guess this probably costs around 2,800 COD points, maybe even 3,000, but I'll correct myself, of course, once we do learn more information. So in this pack, we have the Masked Worker skin, so the circle, we have the Masked Soldier, the triangle, as well as the Masked Manager, aka the square. I actually didn't know the official terms for these guards until I saw this bundle, which is kind of funny because I have watched both seasons of the show. But we also have a skin for the Krieg C called the Rule Master, which has pink guard tracers and pink guard death effects. I'll show some clips now, and I'll also put additional gameplay of these blueprints in action towards the second half of this video. But next up, we have a blueprint for the Jackal PDW, a fairly powerful weapon and has been since the beta. This is the Game Guard skin, also featuring those same pink tracers and the pink guard death effects. Also in this bundle, we have what is easily one of the coolest finishing moves that I think we've gotten in Black Ops 6, the winner finisher, as you can see, where you shoot down the big piggy bank of money that crashes down on the actual enemy. Obviously, this was a bit of an early build of this event, hence why a gun is kind of clipping through the guard, and the finisher didn't exactly load properly, but there you have it. We also have the Where It Stops gun screen, which isn't animated, but is still fairly cool. We also have the Bank Reticle, as well as an animated calling card called Playtime. It's very iconic. And then lastly, we have the animated Enforcer emblem. Now, to also clarify something real quick, all of the operators that you're seeing as a part of these bundles are completely standalone characters. These aren't cosplay outfits for existing operators in the game. Hopefully that's clear. But moving on to the VIP Tracer Pack, we're going to be getting a Panther Mask VIP skin, as you'll see, followed by an operator skin called Lion Mask VIP. Again, we saw these billionaire VIPs in the first season of the show. Sorry for the spoiler. But we then have a blueprint for the Compact 92 called Satan Slayer. So we actually haven't gotten many blueprints for the Compact 92, so it's cool to see one. This is going to feature VIP tracers and VIP death effects. I'll show you some examples on screen so you can see. We also have a sniper blueprint, as you'll see, for the LR762, arguably the best sniper in the game, and are also going to be getting a blueprint for the HE1 launcher. We also have a death-plated frag skin, followed by a finishing move called Pinky Up, as you'll see a preview of here in the menu. Next up, we have some other cosmetics. We have the animated list required calling card, the very important player loading screen, and even the animated gilded emblem. But what may easily end up being the most popular bundle as a part of this crossover is a pack that actually features less items, but a crazy operator skin. This is the Young-Hee Tracer Pack. As you can see, you get the Young-Hee operator, which is considered an ultra skin. I cannot believe this is a playable character in Call of Duty. It's obviously going to upset some people who wanted to stick to milsims, but we also have a blueprint for the DM10 marksman rifle featuring Young-Hee tracers and the Young-Hee death effects. You'll see plenty of gameplay of all these skins on screen. Obviously, the blueprints in this bundle are fully themed around Young-Hee, and there's also a timer on the side of the blueprint. So it maybe could have been reactive, but they're just still timers that don't actually move. It just says 4, 5, 6 on them. But we also have a blueprint for the GPR assault rifle called Don't Move, followed by a pretty funny emote called Uncorked, which obviously shows Young-Hee, or whatever character you're playing as, trying to shake money out of the actual golden piggy bank. But then we have what I think is going to be people's favorite finishing move as a part of this event. This is called Hit Pause. So it's actually pretty funny. It obviously plays a joke on red light, green light, where you grab the other operator, and because they moved, red light, green light rules are in effect, and because they move, they're going to get killed. But we then have the animated calling card called Under Her Gaze, then an animated emblem called She Watches, followed by a spray called Targeted, and lastly we have a large decal called Gruesome Game. But just to be clear, I will be live streaming as of tomorrow when this event does go live, when we take a look at every single game mode, doing open lobbies, and of course we'll be covering everything to do with update 1.65 this weekend. But if it actually allows us to gift these bundles, I do want to do a bit of a giveaway for some of these Squid Game packs over the next couple of weeks while this event is active. So if you guys are looking for any of these specific Squid Game packs, let me know which one catches your attention the most down below in this video's comments. But don't worry, if cosmetics aren't your thing and you were just snooping through this video to see what some of the bundles look like, I still want to remind you there's plenty of other in-game content to enjoy. At the event in New York, we weren't able to jump into the LTMs for Zombies or Warzone. We were limited to just multiplayer, but that's fine because there were 3 total playlists that we were able to jump into. So we had Red Light, Green Light, which I already uploaded a separate video of, and we were also able to see Pentathlon as well as a Squid Games Moshpit. Now, Pentathlon was in the background of some of the gameplay you guys watched in my event pass video, and essentially what that mode is a hybrid between kill confirmed, domination, and hardpoint, where the mode actually cycles mid-match. But on top of that, it's actually more. You get to earn an exclusive Young-Hee score streak, which actually initiates red light, green light for the enemy team if you call that in. There's also a big piggy bank that will spawn into the match, and if you manage to grab it, it'll give you all your score streaks instantly, including Young-Hee. I was in some fairly sweaty matches on land, so I wasn't able to actually grab the piggy bank for myself, but I'm still proud of a lot of the gameplay I did manage to record. And apart from Pentathlon, there's also a Squid Games Moshpit, which actually adds the Pentathlon rules to other game modes that you can play, like Domination, like Kill Confirmed, and like Hardpoint, except you actually won't see the modes cycle through while you're in that playlist. It'll just be the basic version of Kill Confirmed, Dom, or Hardpoint, but with the Squid Game rules, such as the Young-Hee score streak or the envelope tags you grab for Kill Confirmed, and you'll also see different symbols for the actual flags, as you can see on screen. But yes, it would have been absolutely insane if the sleeping quarters that we see in the TV show or in the background of the winner's circle could have been a strike map or something. That would have been pretty cool if they would have maybe kept that in permanently in the strike playlist. Either way, at least we ended up getting the stadium over in red card, which I know isn't going to stay in the game forever. It's just for the LTM for the remainder of January. And we, of course, got the other 2 playlists, as well as the unknown content that I don't know much about for Zombies or Warzone. If a blog dropped by now, then I've, of course, probably covered that in a separate video. But at the time of recording this specific video, I don't know much about the event when it comes to those other game modes. Now, like I'll express on the upcoming podcast, it was an absolute honor to be invited to this event because obviously you guys know I cover a little bit of everything here on the channel, and when it comes to an event like this, it was pretty limited to around 40 people, but they actually split the players into groups of 2, so there was 20 of us in game recording, and then there was 20 other people doing the physical Squid Game event, and then we obviously switched after around 2.5 hours. In total, it was probably around 6 hours-ish that we actually were taking part in this entire event, and then I of course got plenty of footage for the vlog, which you'll end up seeing soon. But they've obviously never done an event this big for a crossover to where they're flying out creators and to where they're adding in more than maybe 1 or 2 bundles. But overall, that is about it. This has been dkdynamite. Leave your thoughts down below in the comment section. What are your thoughts on the full gameplay showcase here of the brand new Squid Game bundles? How'd you feel about the background footage, as well as the new multiplayer playlist that I described? Really hope you've enjoyed, and peace out, everybody.